practically everything but acting. Oh, well, I wouldn't say that. You know, Irving wrote for me when I used to do the Big Town show. What a tough boss I was, huh? Irving? That's right. Scared me right in the motion pictures. Jeff, as a rising young screen star, what do you think about radio?
Oh, radio. I think I've been around microphones ever since I left school.
Well, what do you know? 3 old radio hands. What are we all so nervous about? Television. Good night, Jeff. Irving. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
And good night to you, Edward G. Robinson, Jeff Chandler, and Irving Reese. Remember next week, Jimmy Stewart and screen director Henry Hathaway. All My Sons was presented through the courtesy of Universal International Studios, who soon will release Baghdad, a Technicolor production starring Maureen O'Hara and Paul Christian. Edward G. Robinson will soon be seen in the London Films production My Daughter Joy. Jeff Chandler can now be seen with Dana Andrews, Marta Torin, and Stephen McNally in Sword in the Desert, a Universal International picture. Irving Reese's latest production is the 20th Century Fox Technicolor musical Dancing in the Dark, starring William Powell. Included in tonight's cast were Helen Andrews, Irene Tedrow, Norman Field, Jack Edwards, Clark Gordon, and Dan Riss. All My Sons, based on the play by Arthur Miller, was adapted for radio by Richard Allen Simmons, and original music was composed and conducted by Henry Russell. Screen Directors Playhouse is produced by Howard Wiley, with dramatic direction by Bill Karn.
From December 2nd, 1949. As I mentioned earlier, when the original film version of Arthur Miller's play was released the previous year, Burt Lancaster was seen as Chris Keller, and he had replaced by Jeff Chandler for that radio production. Here on Radio Classics, we're also marking Chandler's birthday this week. We have a 2-hour special, including episodes of Michael Shane, The Whistler, Armitage Brooks, plus the David Runyon Theater. If you have not yet heard it in a rotated and repeating format, be sure to check the weekly printable schedule to see when it next plays. You can find that schedule directly from my website, which is greatbellmedia.com. greatbellmedia.com. Meanwhile, this wraps up a birthday special for Edward G. Robinson. He first found acting success on Broadway before moving to the big screen. He had a series of tough guy roles in Little Caesar, The Man with Two Faces, Pulitzer Ballads, and Kid Galahad. He was quite good playing insurance analyst Martin Keys in the 1944 Barbara Stanwyck Fred McMurray thriller Double Indemnity. Born in Romania back on December 12, 1893, he was raised in New York City. Despite appearing in over 100 films, he never earned an Oscar nomination. In 1973, though, he was posthumously awarded a Lifetime Achievement Academy Award. His widow, Jane Robinson, accepted on his behalf. Edward G. Robinson had died 2 months earlier at age 79. His final film appearance was somewhat memorable, at least kind of a cult classic now. It was in the sci-fi thriller Soylent Green, starring Charlton Heston. Released back in April of '73.
Soylent Green!
Coming up next on
It's
Sirius
people!
XM Radio Classics, we'll visit police
It's
headquarters.
people!
Right after this break.
MLB Network Radio and Mad Dog Sports Radio broadcast from baseball's winter meetings at the happiest place on earth, the Walt Disney World Resort. Yo ho, a general manager's life for me. Hear interviews with managers and executives.
You wanna sign up in
Coverage of baseball's winter meetings is on now on MLB Network Radio, Sirius 209 XM 89, and Mad Dog Sports Radio.
drugs, but it goes in your nose. What? There's a rig. Oh, a little bit of sprinkle snows.
Police headquarters. What's that, ma'am? Just a moment.
Yes, my refrigerator
Police
is running.
headquarters, Lieutenant Henderson.
Yes, he's already engaging housekeepers. There's a burglar downstairs. I just heard someone.
Hello? Hello? Operator, trace that call.
I think she just
Chief,
let
yes,
Prince
sir.
Alfred
Look
out
at
of
the
the
city
chair.
directory for an Isaac Nathan resident. Yes, sir. Hello? Yes, what is it? 5947 Somerset Road. Thanks.
8675309.
Send a car to 5947 Somerset Road on an investigation. Oh, at address 6, Lieutenant. Good. Get the car. I have a hunch we'll be needed. Yes, sir.